Just enough time on some pregame. Just enough time, pregame.
Good afternoon, new students, parents, guests, faculty, staff. I am Gregory Loving, Chair of the UC Faculty Senate. Please stand for the presentation of the colors by the University of Cincinnati Bearcat Rifles, and remain standing while Victoria Popritkin from the College Conservatory of Music sings the national anthem.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so brightly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. That our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the
Please be seated. Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. I'm Neville Pinto, and I have the honor of serving as UC's president. Let me first acknowledge Faculty Chair Greg Loving, our CCM vocalist Victoria Popritkin, our color guard, the Bearcat Band under the direction of Christopher Nichter, and all of those who planned for our program this afternoon. How about a round of applause for all these good folks? New students, welcome to the University of Cincinnati. Are you glad to join the Bearcat Nation? That was pretty good, but not quite the strong response I expected, so let's try that once more. Are you glad to join the Bearcat Nation? Well, we're glad to have you here and welcome you warmly. We realize that you had many institutions to choose from. We are proud that you have chosen the University of Cincinnati. Today, your incoming class is more than 7,000 strong and helped make up one of the largest enrollments in our history, projected to be more than 46,700 students. Every single one of you earned your place at UC because you did the right things. In many cases against substantial odds, particularly during the COVID era. You worked hard, you were disciplined, and you did not lose sight of your goal. Congratulations on this accomplishment. A round of applause, yes. You will agree with me that we also owe thanks and praise to those who helped you reach this moment. The parents, the teachers, and mentors who encouraged and supported you. How about we give them a big round of applause as well? This week, you are making one of life's major transitions, moving from an environment that you have known since childhood into the bigger, uncertain world of a university campus. My guess is that you're excited, but it is likely tempered with some anxiety and self-doubt. Let's start with excitement. Excitement is good, very good. We want you to be energized. You have big dreams for your life, and enrolling at UC is a major step forward to realize these. Always hold on to that dream. We are here to help you accomplish it. On the flip side, you may be anxious. This could stem from questions like, do I belong here? Am I up to the challenge of being away from my family? Will I get along with my roommates? Will I succeed academically? I can assure you that you are not alone in these thoughts and feelings. This is common for first-year college students. But here's what I believe about each one of you. You can do this. I, and every one of us on this stage, for that matter, know that you have the talent that it takes to succeed. Our university would not have admitted you if we didn't believe in you. Faculty, staff, students are here to welcome you and guide you through this initial transition and beyond. Faces and spaces will soon become very familiar and comfortable, and your anxiety will dissipate as we get into the rhythm of the year. College is an extremely special time in life. Certainly, you will learn a great deal in your academic programs. But college is also so much more. It's about learning to be independent. It's about experiencing diversity in every respect, thought, people, and culture. It's about exploring broader interests and learning about yourself. As I look out at all of you, I wonder what lasting memories you will make on this campus. Who will you meet at UC? What good will you do together? As first-year students, you have a world of possibilities ahead, and I encourage you to embrace your opportunities. Get involved, take chances, learn, discover. Many of you will find lifelong friends, or even your spouse here during your college years. This is a time when your passion, your career, and your life's work may come into focus. Look around you. You may know a few people or no one at all. In your class, you have students from more than 1,100 different high schools. Your fellow students come from near and far. They may seem familiar or intriguingly unfamiliar. I challenge you to find out more about them by reaching out at every opportunity. The more you explore, the more you will be personally enriched, inspired, supported, and educated. If you commit to connecting and engaging fully in university life, academic, social, and co-curricular, I confidently predict that your college experience will be among the most memorable and fulfilling phases of your life. Our convocation this afternoon marks your official induction into our UC community, and our faculty are eager to partner and challenge you in this experience. We know that each of you will bring to our classrooms, laboratories, and studios a fresh and learned intellect and unique passions that will enrich our university. We are ready for you, and we welcome you. We recently started a new tradition at UC for our new student convocation. Each of you has been given a new UC baseball hat. Please take a moment to take that cap out from below your seat and put it on proudly. What a beautiful sight. So the cap symbolizes that you are now a member of the Bearcat Nation. As I said earlier, wear it with pride. This cap is also given to you as a reminder, and here's the important part of the message. You have a singularly important goal to achieve. To exchange in 4 years, 2025 or 2026 if you are in a co-op program, this baseball cap for this mortarboard to mark your graduation. I know that each of you has the potential to achieve this goal. Never forget, graduation is your goal. You have the talent to do it, and you are not alone. We are here to assist. I certainly look forward to seeing you on campus in the years ahead. But most of all, I look forward to seeing you walk across this stage at commencement to fulfill the Bearcat promise. I'll pledge that you will leave UC not just with a diploma, but also a professional advancement plan for your future. Thank you, new Bearcats, and best wishes for success. With us on stage today are members of our leadership team at the University of Cincinnati. Among them is a member of our UC Board of Trustees. Please welcome Board Chairman Ronald D. Brown. Chairman Brown will deliver greetings on behalf of our board. Chairman Brown.
Thank you, President Pinto. And students, it is truly an honor to be with you on this very special day as you begin your college journey. On behalf of the Cincinnati Board of Trustees, I want to extend a warm welcome to you and your families as you enter our Bearcats community. Student success is the board's #1 priority. Please take pride in knowing that you are now on your way to achieving your college goals despite the pandemic. And thank you for gathering here and helping us stay safe by wearing the mask. I think we're getting tired of it, but I'm glad you're doing your part in keeping everybody healthy. Your health and well-being is very important to all of us. I was a newcomer to this university 50 years ago today. That is certainly before most all of you were born, but more sobering for me is the fact that it's probably, I was a freshman at UC before most of your parents were born. And despite my age, I remember that day very well. I was anxious, as President Pinto said, but it was also a very exciting time for me. The only day at UC that was more exciting was the day I graduated from UC. And I look forward to the day that you will share that same excitement. As an alumnus of UC, it amplifies the pride that I feel in welcoming you here as new students to the Bearcat family. My colleagues on the Board of Trustees and I are extremely happy to welcome you to this great university. Thank you, and go Bearcats!
Good afternoon. My name is April Gable. I have to say that was pretty cool. But my name is April Gable, and I have the honor of serving as the undergraduate student body president for the 2021-2022 school year. On behalf of the entire undergraduate student body, I welcome you with open arms, and we are more than excited to welcome you to the Bearcat family. Those among us in our community have incredible stories and experiences, and they're going to share a few of those with you today as you begin your journey here. The Bearcats you will see went through an application process. The words of wisdom they will share with you today are from their own experiences as UC students. We hope you use these stories to guide you as you create a college experience that is both engaging and fulfilling. And now, it is time to meet our student speakers for the day.
I used to think that growth was a linear path that you progressed along until you blossomed into your true self. To say that this past year has shattered my gilded idea of what it means to grow and succeed would be an understatement. My name is Gurdameller, and I'm a second year in the College of Medicine. Before I continue, I want you to take a step back and think about a time where you felt broken down. Whatever that moment looks like for you, I want you to hold on to it and challenge yourself to think about how in that same moment you were broken open, as I tell you a little bit about what that looked like for me. At the end of my high school senior year, I felt as though I was progressing perfectly along that linear growth path. I was president of my high school student council, had recently been named salutatorian, was excited to officially be spending the next 8 years as a Bearcat, and then we were faced with a global pandemic. Before I even had the chance to blink, the whole world stopped, and everything I had ever used to define myself was gone in what felt like an instant, which I'm sure many of you can relate to. When I stepped onto UC's campus, I desperately hoped to again find the normalcy I had been clinging to all my life, but in these attempts to find that sense of perfection that I had always shrouded my life with, I lost myself. I stopped feeding myself enough, was spiraling into anxiety attacks, and felt absolutely crippled by my fear of failure. What I wish someone had told me amidst these lowest moments where I felt broken down was that success does not come from achievement. To succeed, you have to grow. And I realized that in order to grow, I had to be broken open. In these moments of vulnerability, you learn so much more about who you are and who you want to become. The new perspective you gain as you put yourself back together is worth far more than any achievement. I have full confidence that throughout your time at UC, you are all going to blossom. But in order for that to happen, there are going to be times where you may feel broken down. I hope that in those moments, you are able to see that life is breaking you open. And just as I continue to remind myself and am reminding you all here today, I hope you can stay rooted in the idea that even in failure, there is beauty. and in this beautiful failure comes growth. I'll be here to cheer you on every step of the way. Welcome to the family, Bearcats.
Good afternoon, Bearcats. My name is Lance Ensua, and I'm a third year here at UC, currently studying economics in the Lindner College of Business. If you ever see me around campus, say what's up. When I came to UC, I came with essentially nothing. I had never been to Cincinnati before and much less visited campus. Like some of you, I didn't come in with any scholarships or anything of that nature. And I'll keep it real, I struggled so much to pay my first semester bill that I would sweat every time I swiped my Bearcat card at Center Court. But the awesome thing is, like everyone sitting here today, I started off with a blank slate, with all my previous successes and failures behind me. I knew I had an opportunity to start over, to control my story from beginning to end and author it in the manner I chose. You know, I never thought I'd be the lead teaching assistant for the Lindner College of Business, or be able to co-op with multiple companies, or be among the first cohort of UC's Next Innovation Scholarship. I never saw myself giving a convocation speech inside Fifth Third and Read It to a crowd like this. So you know, I think I'm just gonna document this for proof. Give me just a second. Go ahead and make some noise, everyone. Thank you. And yet, after 3 years of hard work, here I am, doing the things I never dreamed I could do and more. Many of you may be wondering, what can I do to craft my best college experience here at UC? And that's a great question. Here are some ways you can take charge from my own experience. First, take charge of your time. Time management, people. Make sure you're planning out your time and tracking it. Time is money, so make sure you're keeping your budget in check. I personally love using the Outlook calendar connected to my UC email and planning out my daily routines in advance. This is one of the best ways to ensure you have a work-life balance. College is a place where you'll need to work hard, but you also need to play hard as well. Second, take charge of your strengths, but also address your weaknesses. Now, you know yourself better than anyone else. You know what you're good at, and you know what needs some work. College is all about self-improvement. If you know you're a great leader, then develop that. If you know you're not the best public speaker, well, here's a chance to improve. Use college to improve yourself in all aspects. Remember, this is your experience, so take charge of it. If you don't make it happen, who will? Third, take charge of your connections. Reach out and talk to people. Yes, before you ask, it can be awkward. So what? Just introduce yourself and start a conversation. In fact, let's try it out right now. Turn to the person next to you, introduce yourself, and get their name. I'll give you all a second. There we go, there we go. All right, that was easy, right? Pretty easy, pretty simple. Now, it could be a student, it could be an advisor, it could be staff, or whoever. Just reach out and make that connection. It'll pay off in the long run. Second, join a club or 2 or 3 or 4. You can get into Greek life, sports, academic clubs, clubs that interest you, whatever it may be. In fact, the Student Org Fair is today from 4 to 7 on Sheekley Lawn. So go check it out and see what you like. Remember, at the end of the day, you've been given a brand new opportunity to learn, grow, and make something out of yourself. The time you'll spend in college will leave a lasting impact on you, and these are years that you'll cherish and remember forever. With that being said, I wish you the best of luck with your semester. Take charge and be bold, Bearcats. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Bearcats. My name is Ashka Raval, and I'm a fourth-year student studying business analytics and computer science here at UC. You all have been through a lot to be here today, so give yourselves a round of applause. When I was presented with this opportunity to share my story and the lessons I learned, my excitement knew no bounds. But with impactful opportunities like this comes great responsibility. A responsibility to not leave you with a one-size-fits-all college advice and wishful promises. And if you're me, then with great responsibility comes greater imposter syndrome. So I did what I do best. I started preparing. I researched countless talks, and I found that most speeches had a classic started from the bottom, now we hear approach. But when I tried to fit my college journey into that approach, I realized that lives are a bit messier than carefully crafted speeches. So let me tell you my story. In my story, I have led groups, helped peers, won awards. I have also sought help from professors, mentors, friends, family, even therapists. From traveling more than 8,500 miles and not knowing a single person on this campus, to changing my major 4 times, I have grown in ways my first-year self didn't know I could grow. But Bearcats, don't be fooled by this one-dimensional idea of growth. Growth has multitudes. And besties, like my friend Maya said, it is not linear. For example, today, I'm giving you all a speech, but tomorrow, I might struggle to even get out of bed. One aspect that has remained constant throughout my journey is the support that I received from the Bearcat community. A community that embodied strength and unity during a global health crisis. A community that came together and stood in solidarity against all racial injustices. A community that is here to support and welcome you today. UC has a space for you. And if you can't find it, I empower you to create your own, just like I did. A couple of student leaders and I found that there wasn't a unified space for Asian and Pacific Islander API students on our campus. So we created our own organization called United Asian Advocates. Our group went on to lead a university-wide movement and advocated for all API students. So take it from me. Your perspective is your power. And it is not only welcomed at UC, but it's needed. Now, I know that you all are going to evolve perpetually. Go and carve your own unique, resilient path and learn many, many lessons along the way. But let me save you one today. When you're going through the thick and thin, the twists and turns of college, remember that you have an entire Bearcat community to lean onto. People sitting in this arena right now, right here, and many, many more. So, incoming class of 2021, whoever you were before, whoever you are right now, and whoever you end up growing into your journey here at UC, I wish you blue skies, fuller hearts, and empowering communities. Go Bearcats!
Let's give our student speakers another round of applause. Good afternoon to all of you. I am Valerio Fermi. I am the Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost. My team and I provide oversight and direction for UC's colleges, state-of-the-art libraries, and offices that provide academic and student services. Most importantly, we work with faculty and staff to ensure that you have tremendous academic and student opportunities at UC. It is really a true honor to welcome you to the University of Cincinnati, your new home away from home. Collectively, you have traveled to UC from 81 Ohio counties, 38 states, and 35 countries, including the US, to learn and create transformative academic and personal development experiences that will last you forever. Your class is one of the most academically talented classes UC has ever welcomed. As the president said, 7,000 first-year students across the university 3 campuses with a grade point average of 3.7 and 1,767 Cincinnati Scholarship recipients. That's really impressive. Give yourself a round of applause. Like the president said, and one of those speakers also forced you to do, look around you. Look at the people next to you. Chances are you have yet to meet. Chances are you don't know who they are. But what is really important now is to think about them as your next friend, the kind of person that will be with you for a lifetime and that will provide the kind of support that you need when you will be needing help and support through your difficult times. During your time at the University of Cincinnati, our faculty will lead you on a journey of exploration. Your experiences in and out of the classroom will expand your horizons, challenge your mind, expose you to new ways of thinking and doing, and in many cases, broaden your worldview. We welcome you to this university and hope you have an incredible experience. Let's be bold, innovative, and gracious toward each other. And now, it's time to make you official members of Bearcat Nation. Thank you.
Thank you, Provost Ferme. This year, we're starting a new tradition at new student convocation. You've heard some excellent advice from a few of our upper-class students. And now you'll also witness the installation and inauguration of our undergraduate student government leaders. Today, we will install the first all-women slate at the University of Cincinnati. Student Body President April Gable and Student Body Vice President Taylor Allgood. How about a round of applause for her as well? And we have 8 senators at large here as well. I'll ask the senators at large to first come up to take the oath of office. Stand up, please. Shall we raise our right hands just to make it symbolic? All right, very good. And you'll repeat after me. I'm going to say I, and then I'm going to say state your name. So don't say state your name, but say your name. All right, here we go. I state your name.
Julia Martinez.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
That I will support and defend.
That I will support and defend.
The Constitution of the University of Cincinnati Student Government. That I bear true faith.
That I bear true faith.
And allegiance to the same.
And allegiance to the same.
That I take this obligation freely.
That I take this obligation freely.
Without any mental reservation.
Without any mental reservation.
Or purpose of evasion.
Or purpose of evasion.
And that I will well and faithfully.
And that I will well and faithfully.
Discharge the duties of the office of Senator.
Discharge the duties of the office of Senator.
Students, I present you your 8 at-large senators. Congratulations. Now let's install Taylor Allgood, Student Body Vice President. Taylor, will you come up here to the center? All right, you want to raise your right hand? Okay, excellent. So repeat after me. I, Taylor Allgood,
I, Taylor Allgood,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the University of Cincinnati Student Government,
the Constitution of the University of Cincinnati Student Government,
that I bear true faith
that I bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
and that I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of the office of Vice President.
of the office of Vice President.
Ladies and gentlemen, Vice President Taylor Oliver. And finally, Student Body President April Gable. April? Raise your right hand. There you go. I, April Gable, do solemnly swear
I, April Gable, do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the University of Cincinnati Student Government,
that I will,
the
the Constitution
of the University of Cincinnati Student Government,
of the University of Cincinnati Student Government,
that I bear true faith
that I bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
and that I will and faithfully
discharge the duties of the office of President.
discharge the duties of the office of President.
Congratulations, April.
Off the record, I've been waiting for this day since I was sitting in the seats that you are right now, so a little excited right now. But as a student at UC, I can tell you firsthand that we hold ourselves to a high standard in the classroom, around our campus community, and around the world around us. You caught a glimpse of this through our exceptional student speakers earlier that you just heard of, and it is now accomplished by the following pledge that we take with the utmost responsibility, known as the Bearcat Bond. I offer you this now, the ceremonial reading of the Bearcat Bond to represent your induction into the Bearcat ranks. As a member of the University of Cincinnati, I will uphold the principles for a just community and the values of respect, responsibility, and inclusiveness. I will promote the highest levels of personal and academic honesty and aspire continuously to better myself, the Bearcat community, and the world. The Bearcat Bond is a reminder to be your Bearcat best. We will celebrate diversity, create community, and pursue excellence in all that we do. You are now a part of a great tradition that is the University of Cincinnati.
How you guys doing today? My name is Azaria Pittman-Carter, and I'm a fifth-year communications major here at the University of Cincinnati. I wrote a special poem for you all today. Today you are here embarking on a journey well anticipated and well earned. Since the beginning of high school, for many of you, this moment has been etched in the back of your minds. The day you become a Bearcat and a new path is soon to unwind. And so, from all walks of life into this melting pot you all pour, therefore now it is time to blend and crave a bit more for your lives and more for the road ahead. Time to find new family and new friends. To piece your journey together through passion and trial. Sometimes you may fail on this journey, but remember, even the failures are worthwhile. But also know that there will be many wins, days and nights where you will celebrate your success to no end, times where you will be ecstatic and feel your world shift. Through happiness and grit, you will make the best of this. From footstep to next footstep, from stepping stone to another, you gonna figure it out, even in times where you are faced with doubt. From selecting majors and tinkering with who you are, remember that it's okay to change and reconsider, even when you thought you were sure. Know that this journey will take a while, but keep your heart pure. To know this is to know that you all are next and the strongest of them all. Sharks swimming in the biggest tank, destined to do it all. This chapter of your life is new, so treat it fairly. Know that changes will come and adapt to the way the water runs. So one thing I would tell you all today is to be like water whenever troubles come your way. Flow through effortlessly as you change and bend through sometimes dismay. Ripple but not break when troubles come your way in days that you feel strange. Pour into others' cups and remember that knowledge is the root to all change. So share what you know and help others navigate their trail, for you all are an ever-pouring well. And know that when your well runs dry, just be patient and wait for the rain. Replenishment will come and put you back on your game. To be like water, you must understand that you have the power to shape and transform any land. By the end of this, your name will go down as well known for the good and none of the bad. I wish you all the best as you journey into this world too soon to be known. May all good things come your way, and may your triumphs be loud. With love and peace and light, congratulations, incoming class of 2021. Thank you.
Students, thank you for attending this new student convocation. We have a few more items to cover before you are dismissed to take college picture and participate in Welcome Week activities. Throughout your college career, you'll be working with a wide variety of experienced and dedicated faculty. Our faculty teach, conduct research, advise students, lead studies abroad, develop new courses and educational and extracurricular experiences which are world-class. Our goal is that you will deepen your learning, widen your horizons, and become lifelong learners. And we are eager to meet you as you begin this educational journey. We welcome you now and in the days ahead, years ahead, to reach out to us. Faculty often wonder, why aren't the students coming to talk to me? Reach out and do that, especially if you're in my environment and philosophy course at Tuesday mornings at 9:30. So if any of you are out there, just remember that. The relationship that we build together will take you through your entire life, because once you achieve an education, no one can take that away from you. The members of the platform party all wish you nothing but the best as you embark on this exciting journey at the University of Cincinnati. Students, please remain seated for further instructions, and the platform party will follow me out.
Thank you. New Bearcats, it is now time to move to Shakely Athletic Complex for the Student Organization Fair. There you will learn what all UC has to offer and have the opportunity to join 500 different student organizations. You may now begin exiting the West and East Pavilion concourses. Again, welcome to the Bearcat family.